point guard, 6'8", number 77, Luka Doncic.
Welcome, everyone, to NBA basketball on 2K Sports. Brian Anderson here. With me tonight, our analyst Richard. And a chance here to check out some stats for LaMelo Ball.
And for an idea of where his offense is right now, take a look at his true shooting percentage decreasing over the last 5 games. He desperately needs to find his stroke tonight.
Let's check out Minnesota's starting lineup. Ball is out there with Edwards. Then there's Rudy Gobert. Then it's Royce O'Neal. And it's McDaniels in at the 3. And for Los Angeles, they've got Luka Doncic. Tobias Harris out there with Walker Kessler. Then there's Powell, and it's Smart in at the 3. The kick out to Ball. And there's some debate around how important it is to gain momentum early in the season, Richard.
Well, in a competitive conference, it could be the difference between making and missing the playoffs or having home court and not. That first third of the season is so important.
Doncic with the bucket.
Using that change of pace off the dribble, Doncic gets the shots he wants.
Here's Ball, outside Edwards, the 3. Here's Gobert. Oh, and Gobert powers it home.
Oh, nothing soft about that.
Was not going to be denied. Just took the dunk that was right in front of him.
And that's his MOB, physical, get in position for the putback and throw it down. The defense got to know that's what he's looking to do.
Kessler a screen. And finished off by Kessler.
They allowed him to establish deep position. You just can't do that.
And they need better team defense. How about your man in the post? It takes multiple guys to stop him.
Powell against Edwards. Kessler with a rebound. And it's Powell with the ball for the Lakers. It's a 3-point game. They came away with a victory in their last meeting, which, by the way, was also in this building.
In their last game against this opponent, they secured the win because their second unit really stepped up.
Yeah, the reserves add another dimension to their offense, and the opposition had no answers on how to slow them down.
O'Neal misses.
Just haven't found their offensive footing yet, only managing to sink 1 of their first 5 shots.
Doncic with it. He's against O'Neal. And it's Doncic missing.
I'll be honest, I'm a little surprised he missed that.
Edwards against Powell. Edwards with it. And you look at his 33 points a game, a terrific weapon on offense. 3 on 3. Here's Harris. That one goes. Count it.
They've really come out swinging, hitting 4 of their first 5 shots.
Minnesota trails by 8. Now here's Ball. Last game he had 28 points. Will it go? And McDaniels with the layup.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
Easy possessions like that literally are just a gift. You just dream of them. You gladly take those.
Powell for 3. Pure from 3-point range.
When you let a team knock down that many threes, you know you're likely to be on the wrong side of a run.
Doncic against Ball. The kick out to Edwards. Just 5 on the clock. Pulls it. Can't hit the turnaround jumper. And so it's Doncic with it. He brings it up for the Lakers. Well, one of the many things that's impressive about Luka Doncic, he double clutches so well.
Right, and even absorbs contact in the air. And somehow, some way, still has a very high field goal percentage. Luka, his game defies logic. Maybe Luka's logic.
And Chris Finch wants a timeout. A moment to rest and confer on the game plan. And now let's turn to the 2K leaderboard for a look at the squads that have the most points in transition over the past 10 games. The 4th spot held by Los Angeles.
Let's see if they'll be able to keep scoring at this rate throughout this season. Over the last 10 games, their ability to score in transition has been special. Pick works well there, but the defense left a lot to be desired.
Yeah, that just comes down to a lack of effort. The defender has to do a better job fighting through the screen.
First personal foul. First team foul.
Now Kessler, 8 points in his last time out. Pass to Smart. Doncic feeling it out a bit. Clock at 4. The Lakers got to get one up. Late clock. For 3, here's Harris.
That miss aside, they're off to a strong start at the offensive end. Boy, I like their energy coming in. Terrific execution so far.
Couldn't come up with a much better start than this. They just have to keep it going.
Now Ball. Lays it up and banks it in.
Yeah, he just finds a way. Ball determined to get that bucket.
Los Angeles leading by 8. And from the sideline, let's catch up with Allie.
Well, earlier I spoke with J.J. Redick. Unsurprisingly, the conversation turned to Rudy Gobert. Let's be honest, he's scary, Coach said about the 7-footer. He hinted their strategy might involve trying to, quote, lure Rudy out of the paint so he's not there to slap away our layups. Maybe some tricky play here to try and push Gobert out of his comfort zone. Back to you, Brian.
Appreciate the report, Allie. Kessler, a screen on McDaniels. He's off on the layup.
Gotta applaud the defensive effort. It's not easy to stop him getting in the lane like that.
The 3 from Ball. Oh, he missed that one. 1 for 3 in this one so far. The Lakers have gone a fantastic 8 of 11 so far. And it's Doncic missing.
Great work by the defense. That's the intensity coaches want to see.
And here's Ball. The stats he's putting up, impressive. Averaging around 30.5 points a game. 6 on the shot clock. Over Smart. It's rebounded by Los Angeles.
Not his best efficiency this quarter. Look, sometimes that's how it goes.
And there is a whistle. That goes on Tobias Harris. That's his first foul of the game.
And this kind of selflessness is great to see. Textbook positioning to draw the charge.
The 3 from Ball. Ball with another miss.
This has not been his best quarter.
Yeah, he needs to mix things up on the offense. He simply just can't keep missing shots at this rate because he's destroying his teammates.
Outside Edwards. Shoots over Powell. Minnesota again missing. The Lakers lead by 7. Doncic outside. Over Ball. Oh, a great move from Luka Doncic. Doncic has got 10 points.
And there's Luka, one of the most entertaining players in the league.
Outside Edwards. The 3 is up. It's good. And the assist that time from Ball. Ball's got his 3rd assist of the night.
And the defense is really allowing them too much room on the perimeter.
Kicks it out to Smart. Powell outside. Nice ball movement by Los Angeles. Here's Kessler. Shoots over Ball. Kessler with a bucket. Give him 8.
He's been in the zone from the tip. 4 of 5 already. Sheesh.
Minnesota trails by 8. Outside Edwards. Shoots over Powell. Shot is good by Edwards.
Sometimes it's simple. Put the ball in the hands of your scorers and let them do what they do best.
Harris a screen. From the arc. Up to Powell. Doncic outside. Kessler a screen on McDaniels. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. Rudy Gobert picks one up.
Well, that was clearly a foul.
Los Angeles shooting their first shots of the night from the charity stripe. Bagley's checked in for the Lakers. Westbrook comes in for Norm Powell. So hits one and misses one at the line. McDaniels passes to Ball. It's Edwards on the wing. On the take. Makes a fantastic move and nails the shot. Edwards has got 13.
And even though they're down, it's not on him. He's been lights out on offense for them this quarter especially.
Ball finds Gobert. Back to Ball. It's McDaniels on the wing. Back to Ball. Clock at 6. Fires for 3. And it's Bagley with a rebound.
I love how they've attacked the boards here in the first quarter.
Westbrook, the pass to Bagley. Back to Westbrook. Pass to Doncic. That's good. And so Westbrook with the assist. And that's 12 points for Luka Doncic.
The size and strength of Doncic can go overlooked. I mean, he's more than capable of scoring there in the paint.
And here's Edwards outside with the tip. Outside McDaniels. Edwards a screen on Westbrook. Here's McDaniels. The putback. Controls the rebound and the putback.
That's his second make in 7 attempts. Not a pretty start.
A minute 42 left now in the first quarter. Westbrook outside. That three's off the mark. Minnesota trails by 5. Here's Edwards. Nice follow through on the fadeaway. 15 points in the game.
What's not to like? He's been really good so far. Good start.
Kessler a screen on McDaniels. And Doncic launches from deep. They get it back. And out of bounds. Minnesota will have it. Some changes for Los Angeles. Vanderbilt's checked in for Kessler. Connect comes in for Tobias Harris. And it's Smith in for Doncic. Williams is checked in for Minnesota. Ball against Smith. Ball passes to O'Neal. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up. Richard, the journey is unique for everybody. That's certainly the case with Royce O'Neal.
Yeah, after playing at 2 different universities and then going undrafted, he played 2 years overseas in Germany and Spain, and then he finally signed with an NBA team and has not looked back.
Outside connect. Back to Westbrook. Smith against Ball. 5 on the clock. Here's Bagley. Laid it in with a nice touch off the window. And the Lakers lead by 4.
Credit their discipline. They've been working for high percentage shots.
About 3 seconds between the shot clock and the game clock. Outside O'Neal. Edwards for 3. Bucket again. 7 for 12 and going at the defense.
Oh, man, he's feeling it this quarter. They should be looking to get him going every trip down the floor.
Inside, here's Timmy, and he caught that pass in full stride on his way to the big slam.
Not the tallest center in the league. He more than makes up for it with those crazy hops.
Oh, what a performance by Luka Doncic. He has been the story for the Lakers. And some good action in the books as we get back to a game that's been pretty close so far here. What do you guys think about Los Angeles here in this one?
You can really see the strategy coming in. Get the ball into the painted area.
And let me tell you, when you establish a physical edge, it gives you a mental edge too.
On the court for the Timberwolves, they've got Ayo Dosunmu. Williams is out there with Royce O'Neal. Then there's LaMelo Ball, and it's Evans in at the 3 slot. Williams a screen on Westbrook. The shot by Evans, no good. The Lakers lead by 3. To the paint. Here's Laravia. A nice dish, and the layup goes down. Laravia's got his first bucket in this one.
They have no answer defensively inside.
Here's Ball. Pass to Evans. Back to Ball. Ball in the paint.
Yeah, inside Ball has to rely on his agility. That's how he finds his way to close-range looks.
Outside Bagley. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair. Robert Williams picks up one. And when it comes to taking an offense out of its rhythm, what are some of the primary methods, Grant?
Well, B.A., you have to disrupt their flow. That can come from steals, deflections, block shots, even change shots. Anything that makes them feel uncomfortable.
Shannon's checked in for LaMelo Ball. Pass to Shannon. Three-pointer. And it's Bagley with a rebound. Bagley's got 4 rebounds now. Here's Westbrook. O'Neal pulls it in. Minnesota trails by 4. DeSumo with it. He's scoreless. Here's Shannon. He's covered by Connect. Here's Shannon. Back to DeSumo. Takes a 3. And it's Bagley with a rebound. Bagley's got rebound number 5 here tonight.
Well, scouts were buzzing about Connect's ability to attack the rim with a ton of ferocity. Now we see it in person.
Pass to DeSumo. All right, for those just joining us, we're almost 2.5 minutes into the second. Here's Evans. Got a piece of it. To the inside. Here's Bagley. Oh, the big finish by Bagley.
Adding insult to injury with the dunk off the steal.
Nice to see a good play on D. That led to some fireworks.
Once he poked it away, you knew what was on his mind.
And Chris Finch wants a timeout. He's going to talk it over with his guys. Some changes now for the Lakers. Smart's checked in for Laravia. Powell comes in for Connect. And Luka Doncic subbed in for Smith. Down low. The shot off that time. Ooh, good D by Bagley. The Lakers lead by 8. Here's Westbrook. 2 points. That one goes.
And force feeding the ball inside. I mean, no reason to go away from what's working.
Now here's DeSumo, guarded by Doncic. Outside McDaniels. Back to DeSumo. Williams with the screen. They still need this. And he sinks the layup.
Gotta fight harder to get over those screens.
Yeah, as soon as these guys feel contact, they are just disappearing like they're not even there. You gotta show some fire and keep defending.
Elbow shot on the way. It's rebounded by Minnesota. Outplayed in the previous game on their schedule, losing to the Knicks.
Defensively, they weren't up to the task. Didn't play as a cohesive unit, and it really hurt them.
Boy, they looked like they were asleep on that end of the floor. No one was talking. No one was paying attention. Yeah, it was rough.
And Luka Doncic is going to pick up the foul. That's his first foul.
First personal foul.
Kessler, he's checked in for Westbrook. Minnesota trails by 8. Here's Shannon. Hasn't gotten one to fall yet. McDaniels, that's good.
Nice ball movement there. Delivered the pass right on time.
And here's Powell. He'll bring it up for the Los Angeles Lakers. They'll face the Spurs at home after this one, and they'll be right in the middle of a 5-game homestand. Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Thanks. What Luka Doncic does with the ball in his hands is never predetermined. He said, quote, "I just see what the defense gives me. It's never the same decision. It's a lot of factors. You've got to look at who's guarding you, if the shot's going in or not. There's a lot to think about and then decide." Guys, back to you.
He keeps them guessing. Allie, thank you. Here's Shannon. Pass to DeSumo. Here's Shannon. Powell covers. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. Now here's Doncic. He had a 21-point outing in their last game against Toronto.
He's more than chipped in on the glass as well. Just a tremendous effort last time out.
It's McDaniels on the wing, defended by Smart. Fires from 14. Another one falls for Minnesota.
Not all his mid-range jumpers are created equal. That's one they'll take all night long.
Smart outside. Back to Doncic. Six on the shot clock. The rebound by Shannon. Minnesota trails by 3. Outside McDaniels. Pass to Williams. The 3-ball. The Lakers with a rebound. This game coming after a loss versus the Raptors.
They just weren't careful with the rock. The passing was loose. The ball handling was lackluster. That's not how you win in this league.
Hopefully this is a reality check for them. Teams in this league are just too good. You will be punished for your mistakes.
DeSumo outside. Pass to Berenger. Minnesota needs to get off a shot. DeSumo can't hit. The Lakers lead by 3. From deep, here's Doncic. Sends it home from three-point land. Doncic has got 17 points.
And their offense tonight is Luka, and more Luka. When he's on, it's an opponent's worst nightmare.
Outside McDaniels. Williams with the screen. Pass to Shannon. Shot on the wing. Kessler with a rebound. Kessler's got 7 rebounds in the game. Kessler a screen on McDaniels. Here's Smart. Gets the 14-footer to fall. And it's an 8-point Laker lead.
Look, and if you're the defense, you have to honor Marcus Smart's mid-range, Jay, or else that's exactly what's going to happen.
With the drive.
Dynamic finish, then decides to hang out a little for good measure.
Yep, that's the exclamation point right there. And so now a timeout called by J.J. Redick. I think right now he might be looking at some adjustments. Harris is checked in for Los Angeles. And then for Minnesota, O'Neal, he's checked in for Williams. Edwards comes in for McDaniels. And LaMelo Ball is subbed in for Shannon. No problems knocking that one down. 5 points in the game.
I'll tell you, Smart is money when the shot is in rhythm.
Now Ball. 6 points for him. And Luka Doncic is going to pick up the foul. That's foul number 2 for him. Well, a multi-sport survey showed that among respondents, the average age of referees in the U.S. was almost 57. Is that a concern, you think?
Well, we've seen that in the NBA. Older officials retiring and becoming teachers, and the younger generation coming in, still cutting their teeth. Ultimately, they've got to continue to learn and build, and that takes time.
The Lakers lead by 9. Smart finds Powell. Back to Smart. And the foul is called. He missed it, so he's got a couple of free throws coming his way.
Yeah, Marcus Smart is the pulse of the team. He plays with passion and does whatever his team needs from him.
That one's no good.
Yeah, they're really cashing in more at the line here in the second quarter.
He was inside his own head in that first quarter. You could see it. Now he's doing a much better job of letting the game come to him.
O'Neal passes to Edwards. Now here's DeSumo. Powell with a steal. Driving to the basket. And Powell with the stuff.
Woo! Defensively, you can't afford to let him get to the rim that easily.
Well, that might be why their deficit is what it is right now.
Yeah, it's going to take better rim protection than that if they're going to climb out of this hole.
Screen by O'Neal. Ball way outside. Minnesota again missing.
Would you say testing the limits of his range there?
Yeah, he might have been feeling himself a little too much on that one. He can hit it, but not consistent.
Nice catch and finish on the lob.
All eyes on Luka. The defense forgot about his teammates.
1:15 left in the half. And here's Ball. He's got 6. Can they get it? And he'll draw the foul. He'll head to the line for 2. That one on Doncic. And a closer look here at the scoring breakdown for the Lakers.
So far, they haven't had to force anything. They're swinging the ball around and turning good passing into points.
And also, the coaching staff has to love the hustle so far. Just playing with great energy, getting out and converting in transition.
And Los Angeles making a change here. Westbrook's checked in. Harris on the wing. He's covered by O'Neal. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Harris down low. He's against O'Neal. Harris misses. Minnesota trails by 14. Ball outside. They set the pick. Pass to Dosunmu. Over Smart. Dosunmu can't hit.
And you have to think that they're leading this game because of how they've controlled the boards tonight.
Here's Westbrook. And it's blocked by Edwards. And he's able to get it back. And the basket by Westbrook.
The D must force Westbrook farther outside because he can absolutely hurt you from down there.
9 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. It's stolen by Smart. Here's Harris. Nice. Gets his second bucket. He's 2 for 4 now.
They're not messing around. 5 of their last 6 buckets have come from the interior.
And Chris Finch wants a timeout. Coach probably just checking to make sure everybody's on the same page here. And Minnesota making a change here. There's 14 seconds left to play in the first half of basketball. Ball passes to Williams. And here's Edwards. Over Powell. And so a pretty lopsided game through the first half. It's Los Angeles. They lead by 18. And we'll step away briefly, but get you right back out there for the start of the third quarter, right after the break.
Thanks for tuning in. We love the mountain climbing, don't we? Well, there's a huge mountain to climb for Minnesota.
They have to lock it down defensively. Giving up great shots is a great way to lose a game.
And if you're disruptive at that end, it creates
All right, guys, let's... Thanks for tuning in.
Just about ready for the second half here. A big comeback is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. And here's Ball. He'll bring it up for Minnesota. They trail by 18. Tobias Harris out there with Marcus Smart. Then it's Norman Powell. Then it's Walker Kessler. And it's Doncic in at the point. That's the Laker 5. McDaniels from long range. It's rebounded by Los Angeles. Kessler's got 10 rebounds here tonight. So active.
They really have a commanding lead, not just in points, but in rebounds as well.
Ball no good. And Jaden McDaniels picks up the foul. That's his first foul.
First personal foul. First team foul.
Here's Harris. 18 points separating these teams. That's the biggest lead of the game.
And you can't let Doncic get this type of positioning because then you're pretty much forced to foul him.
These are his first free throws of the game. It's both from the stripe. Ball with it. Pass to Gobert. Back to Ball. Here's Edwards. Lets the three fly. Minnesota again missing.
That's not how you want to come out of the break. 3 straight misses. They need to settle in quick.
It's wide right. Hits off the rim. Minnesota trails by 20. Gobert with a screen on Smart. Here's McDaniels. Here's Gobert. And Marcus Smart picks up the foul. That's his first foul.
First team foul.
Second half of basketball, just over a minute played so far. Gobert with a screen on Doncic. Just 4 to shoot. McDaniels from long range.
Scoreless in their first 5 attempts since halftime. It's getting ugly.
From deep. And it's Smart missing. The Timberwolves have gotten off to a rough start. Now 0 for 5 in the second. Ball against Powell. Looking to get back on track. And Ball throws it down.
Offense has been hard to come by so far. A much-needed bucket right there.
It's a slugfest. Maybe not the prettiest game we've seen, but sometimes the best wins are the ugly ones.
Powell for 3. And again, the Lakers, no good.
That's how you stay connected to a shooter. Was right in his jersey.
Boy, they need something to go to regain some confidence.
No question. Way too many empty possessions for them. Pick works well there, but the defense left a lot to be desired.
Yeah, that just comes down to a lack of effort. The defender has to do a better job fighting through the screen.
Pass to Kessler. Nice ball movement by Los Angeles. Inside. Ooh, Gobert with a steal. Here we go, one-on-one. And Edwards slams it in.
Man, that was a nice pick by Gobert to ignite the break. That's where his length is a factor.
A terrific view of that move captured on the connected cam, thanks to AT&T. Now here's Harris. Powell outside. And once again, off the mark by Los Angeles. Minnesota trails by 13. Outside McDaniels. Pass to Williams. Here's McDaniels. He has 7. Edwards for 3. Kessler with a rebound. Now Harris. And Harris throws it down.
Body control, baby. Harris smashing through it.
Minnesota's gone just 1 of 5 from 3-point range here in the third quarter. Pass to Edwards. Shoots over Powell. And Edwards the bucket on the assist by Ball. Ball's got his 7th assist of the game with that last one. And so now a timeout called by J.J. Redick. He might have seen something and needs to review with his guys. Checking out the 2K leaderboard. These teams have been scorching the Nets from range the last 10 games. In the third spot, Los Angeles.
The 3 has become a major weapon for them over this stretch. Great movement on the perimeter. They're not taking any bad shots.
Here's Kessler. And finished off by Kessler.
Oh, nice one-handed jam there, B.A.
Hey, little exclamation point. Minnesota trails by 15. Pass to Edwards. Again, the miss by Edwards. Los Angeles has got nothing to fall from outside in this third quarter. Here's Kessler. And there's another one for the Lakers.
Even with the score as it is, he just keeps coming at you.
Doncic against Ball. Pass to McDaniels. Launches a 3. It's good. And the assist that time from Ball. Ball's got 8 assists here tonight. Los Angeles leading by 14. Now here's Powell. 5 points in the game. Doncic left side. Good work there as he goes. Doncic has got 21.
Defensively, they've got to get more bodies in the paint. That's 3 straight field goals from below the free throw line.
Now Ball. He's got 10. Pass to Edwards. 4-3. Kept alive. Oh, he gets it to go. Williams strong inside.
Hard work pays off with a rebound and a bucket. That's just great fundamentals.
Smart outside. And the 3 off target. And so it's Edwards who brings up the ball for Minnesota. It's a 14-point game. Ball outside. Jacks up a 3. Okay! Ball with the deep 3.
Their strategy has been pretty simple here in the second half. Attack from three-point range.
And you see this so much more nowadays in the NBA. Teams putting a larger emphasis on jacking up threes.
And there's just 1 foul now away from the penalty.
And Los Angeles making a change here. Westbrook's checked in.
Number 18.
Powell outside. Pass to Kessler. Back to Smart for 3. Oh, rejected by McDaniels. And here's Ball. He's got 13. Outside McDaniels. Pass to Williams. And a miss there with a chance to cut the lead to single digits. The Lakers lead by 11. A moment to hear from Allie LaForce.
Hey, Brian. The NBA has style. Commissioner Adam Silver said this is a unique league. It's also a lifestyle brand. There's a strong association with music, fashion, culture, and also art. And the way to grow the sport is to appeal beyond those who are hardcore basketball fans. That's where our success has come. Back over to you.
Yeah, but we sure love those die-hard fans. Thank you, Allie. So he gets them both. How about the unselfishness of this team?
Yeah, the willingness to make the next pass has this defense scrambling.
And now a timeout called by J.J. Redick. Coach taking this moment to speak to his guys, maybe alter some of the gameplay.
Give yourself a big round of applause. Substitution on the court.
Powell outside. Six to shoot. Pass to Kessler. For 3, here's Harris. And it's DeSumo with the rebound. Minnesota trails by 9. Here's Ball into the lane. And Ball throws it down.
And there's the athletic grace of LaMelo Ball. Poetic.
Unfortunately for them, they're reeling at this point.
So true. Very little going their way right now at either end of the floor.
Now Harris. He's covered by O'Neal. Harris right side. Got it. Good job in the low post. Harris has got 8. Here's Ball. 15 points in the game. Pass to Shannon. Now to Sumu. Powell with a steal. It's Smart on the wing. Ooh, nice. Smart slipping inside. And a look at how the hustle game has been going for Los Angeles.
Great heads-up defensive play tonight, creating offensive opportunities for themselves by forcing deflections.
Well, another major factor in the offensive performance was the fast break. Converting on those chances when they get them tonight.
Los Angeles leading by 11. Stolen by Ball. LaMelo down the lane. And Ball throws it down.
Don't blink. Ball will blow your doors off.
The Lakers have gotten 6 of 14 shots to drop in this third quarter. Pass to Kessler. Now Powell. And here's Harris. He's covered by O'Neal from 7 feet. Takes a big high bounce and goes in. Harris has got 6 here in the quarter.
He's getting it done offensively, making winning plays at every turn.
Ball outside from deep. Kessler with a rebound. Kessler's got his 16th rebound on the night. And it's Westbrook that time on the assist by Kessler. 6 points for him.
This guy can put you in a spin cycle faster than anybody. Westbrook out here just breaking ankles.
And Chris Finch wants a timeout. He's going to talk it over with his guys. Changes here for the Lakers. Bagley's checked in for Kessler. Connect comes in for Smart. And it's Smith in for Norman Powell.
2 minutes remaining.
Pass to O'Neal.
2 minutes.
Uses the glass to finish the layup.
Great timing and coordination. Lays it in coming off that pick.
Los Angeles leading by 11. Smith outside, and they call an illegal screen here. And we got a quick moment to take a look at the long-term rebounding numbers over several seasons for Luka Doncic.
Well, it's a downward trend, and that could be for many reasons. Maybe they're asking him to play different roles. Sometimes it's the guys around you. If you're playing alongside a great rebounder, there aren't as many boards to go around. So you really have to dig into the details to understand why this is happening.
As a player, a rough first half, look, it can wake you up. Sometimes it leads to much improved play in the second half.
From deep, here's Doncic. It's rebounded by Minnesota. And 1:01 left in the third quarter of the game. Ball with it. 19 points in the game. Three-pointer. Shannon's shot is off.
And he probably thought he was going to bury that one.
Here's Westbrook, and some very quick points for him on that possession. Westbrook's got 8.
Such great control from Westbrook. Just stop and pop, catching the defense all off balance.
We've got 33 seconds left in the third. Ball surveys the floor. Just 5 to shoot. Up and over Doncic. Here's O'Neal, and a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
Heady play to stop that easy layup right there. I mean, make him earn it at the line.
And he'll take his 3rd and 4th free throws of the night. And he can't get the second one to drop either. Coming up empty that time. Here's Connect. Ball with the rebound.
Surprising he didn't bury that, but hey, it happens sometimes.
Here's O'Neal. Good, trying to get that one to fall. And so it's Los Angeles, closing out the quarter ahead by 11 points. And it's time to bring up the State Farm assist of the game.
You talk about painting a magnificent picture with that dive. Just a great decision and a perfect delivery.
A lot of times a spectacular pass is more impressive than a spectacular shot. This is one of those times.
And there have been 2 very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. On the court for Minnesota, they've got Dosunmu, also Royce O'Neal out there, and it's Barron-J in at the 5. Stolen by Ball. Here's O'Neal, rebounded by the Lakers. Bagley's got 8 rebounds in the game. Westbrook taking his time here. And here's Connect outside. And it's Dosunmu with the rebound. Minnesota trails by 9. Fourth quarter of basketball. We're about a minute into it. Here's Ball. Takes it inside. Oh, and makes it with the kiss. Ball's got 13 in the second half.
they just look so overwhelmed inside. That's why they continue to get attacked.
Doncic on the wing. Laravia passes to Doncic. Oh, Doncic! What do you expect?
After a tremendous first quarter, 3 trays, he's put in another.
Ball against Doncic. DeSumo outside. O'Neal on the wing. He's covered by Laravia. Just 5 on the clock. To the right side. The 3 from Ball. The Lakers with a rebound. They led the game at one point by 20. Westbrook right side. Puts up a 3. Ball with the rebound. Ball's got 4 rebounds in the game. To the middle. Here's O'Neal. Yes, sir. And it's Ball with the assist that time. Ball's got 9 assists now tonight.
A true playmaker. When Ball isn't creating for himself, he's creating for others.
Right side connect. It's good. And the Lakers lead by 10.
And trust me, when the D's slow to react, he'll be the first guy to make them pay.
Yeah, they're going to do a much better job of putting a little bit of pressure on him on his way to the hoop.
Pass to Shannon. Here he goes. And that one, good.
Well, the defense allowed that one. He had a clear path to the cup.
And it's Westbrook with the ball for the Los Angeles Lakers. And so J.J. Redick calls for the timeout, looking to get everyone dialed in and engaged. Kessler, he's checked in for Laravia. Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Thanks, guys. I got a chance to hear what J.J. Redick was saying to the team. Coach asked his team, can anyone knock down a 3? Reminding them three-point shooting will open up the floor, make things easier in the half-court offense. Everyone loves making 3s. Missing? Not so much. Guys?
Great work, Allie. Thanks. Well, if you're just tuning in, welcome. We've played about 3.5 minutes into the fourth quarter here. And here's Doncic outside, and he gets it back. And he gets it back. And another shot. Luka with a good look inside.
This is what he gives you night in and night out. Stellar production at the offensive end.
Edwards against Westbrook.
Oh! Wow!
Big finish right there!
What a finish.
Wow.
And that will play over and over again in the highlights.
Look at this crowd. They can't believe what they just saw.
Like, what? That looks like something you see in a dunk contest. The confidence to pull that off in the game, that's impressive.
Doncic, no good.
You know what? He's got to look to get other guys involved. The three-point stroke is off.
Outside McDaniels. Pass to Gobert. Inside, Gobert puts it in.
Man, that's now 10 straight points in the paint. I'm not sure what's happened to their defense, man.
Now Kessler. And here's Doncic. No good from outside.
And imagine how good they'll look if he can start to chip in a bit more offensively.
Count the basket. The Sunmu's got 6 here in the quarter.
And talk about imposing your will. That's 10 straight points in the paint.
Throws it up high. And finished off by Kessler.
A great read between those two guys. The defense didn't stand a chance, B.A.
These two teammates right here, Grant, they are connected. Outside McDaniels. And there's the drive. Good. The assist goes to Edwards.
And you want him taking good shots at this point in the game. And that one was easy.
Yeah, it's clear why they go to him in these moments. They know he's going to deliver for him.
There's a screen. And here's Doncic outside. It's rebounded by Rudy Gobert.
Another missed 3, and he seems determined to shoot his way out of it.
Edwards against Doncic. Williams a screen on Doncic. Here's Edwards. Oh, that doesn't go on the chance to tie. Pass to Doncic. Oh, Doncic playing above the rim.
A guard that can truly do it all. Doncic has tremendous power.
Edwards against Westbrook. Here's Edwards. Soft touch off the glass. Edwards got 13 points here in the second half alone. The Lakers with the ball. They led the game at 1 point by 20. McDaniels against Doncic. Kessler a screen on McDaniels. Doncic passes to Kessler. And Gobert with a block.
Yeah, no easy paths to the rim when Gobert is down low. I mean, he just bats it away with ease.
Williams a screen on Doncic. Here's Edwards. Whoa!
Nice!
What a huge
my
jam!
gracious.
Big time right there.
They fought so hard to get themselves in a position to win this game.
And it's so much easier said than done, but now it's all about keeping that momentum going for them.
And for the Timberwolves, they're shooting at a respectable 49%. Williams a screen on Westbrook to take the lead. And he's going to the line for two. The official saw contact while he was going up. And now they lead as the free throw drops in for him. Some changes for Los Angeles. Tobias Harris checked in for Bagley. Smart comes in for Connect. And Norman Powell subbed in for Westbrook. Ball, he's checked in for Minnesota.
Making shots at the line. You need a good routine, and he certainly has one.
Harris against Williams. Kessler a screen on Williams. And finished off by Kessler.
Such an unselfish guy. Harris gives it away without hesitation.
And Ball will bring it up here for Minnesota. The floater, the ball outworks the contact inside.
And they're shooting with much more confidence here in the second half. The field goal percentage is now over 50%.
Pass to Harris. Doncic outside. Shot clock at 6. Top of the key. It's rebounded by Minnesota. Gobert's got rebound number 12 now. Tenacity on the glass. Powell against Edwards. Ball outside from behind the arc. Oh, Ball so dangerous from the perimeter.
And you can tell he's starting to figure things out here in the second half.
And we've got a timeout call by J.J. Redick. He wants their game plan to be crystal clear at this point. Making a change here. McDaniels checked in. Doncic outside. Jacks up a three. Oh, rejected by McDaniels. And that'll be Los Angeles ball as it goes out of bounds. Lakers able to keep the possession, and you got to be in awe of incredible defensive efforts like this.
You know, you can't ask for any better defense than that. He responded so fast to the shooter, and it stifled him.
Outside Smart. Powell. Oh, off target from downtown. Minnesota leading by 5. Outside Edwards. Gobert with a Screen on Smart. Edwards. Counted!
Looks like they're gaining some confidence here in crunch time.
Building out this lead brick by brick, they have taken a very methodical approach.
Now Kessler. Ready off the pass. He lays it in.
You know, the instincts of Luka Doncic are second to none. Such a natural playmaker.
Edwards against Smart. Ball fires. Money from three.
Gotta fight harder to get over those screens.
Yeah, as soon as these guys build contact, they are just disappearing like they're not even there. You gotta show some fire and keep defending.
Gobert pulls it down.
Nothing is going his way in this half offensively. Really having a hard time finding his shot.
It's Edwards on the wing. Powell covers. Powell against Edwards. Oh, he can't get the layup. Lakers trail by 8. Here's Kessler. Yes, sir! The finish with the jam.
They're going at it on offense. Neither team backing down.
Man, this has been a fun one, but look, who doesn't love a high-scoring game?
McDaniels outside. 56 seconds left in the game. The putback. How about the activity?
And you know he's tough on the glass. Easy money there for Gobert.
And it's Powell with the ball for the Los Angeles Lakers. Here's the pass to Smart. Ooh, the three doesn't go. And Minnesota with possession here. Edwards. And he drives in. And the foul on the shot. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
And even from where we're sitting, you could clearly tell it was a foul.
Good on the first. And that'll put him up by 9. And both free throws good for Edwards.
Taking care of business at the line, leaving this one out of reach.
Doncic against McDaniels. And Jaden McDaniels picks up the foul. That's his 3rd foul so far.
And yeah, he still was moving at the point of contact.
First team foul.
Doncic! Gobert pulls it down.
And the shooter had very little space on that attempt.
I'm sure they'll think twice about shooting against him next time.
McDaniels a screen. Lets it go from 14. Harris there for the rebound. So it's Minnesota picking up the win. It ends up being a fairly easy road win.
Those are so hard to come by. It's never easy to take a game in someone else's building.
Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. For Grant Hill, Richard Jefferson, and Allie LaForce, this is Brian Anderson thanking you for watching the NBA, presented by 2K Sports. And now, time for our player of the game, LaMelo Ball.